perform at the Super Bowl?
No.
While she did perform the national anthem to kick off Super Bowl 46 in 2012, Kelly Clarkson is a name that has been tossed around for a few years now as the name of a pop star who hasn't done the Super Bowl halftime show yet, but certainly has the musical catalog to be worthy of that big stage. But Kelly said on Instagram Live yesterday, the gig is not all she's ever wanted.
I just feel like, I don't know if I'm like, not that I don't think I'm like, not cool enough. I just don't know that that's really my play, you know?
Now, Kelly doesn't really articulate what she means there, but I think she's implying that, she's not a dancer, and her concerts and live television performances usually don't have a spectacle going on around her. Now, in the past decade at the Super Bowl, Katy Perry entered on a giant lion, Madonna was carried in on her throne, and then had to navigate those awkward bleachers. Lady Gaga jumped off the roof at the beginning of her set.
What your bad romance? Super Bowl 51!
And then jumped off the stage while catching a football for an extra point at the end.
Come here, rude boy, can you get it up?
Rihanna had dancers around the world getting rude, boy, as they followed her choreography. And then, hot damn, Beyonce and Bruno Mars encapsulated the fireworks, the drama, the excitement, the spectacle in their dance-off. And special shout out to Kelly and Michelle for not falling in their heels on the apparently very slippery stage floor when those inhumane hydraulic lifts shot them out onto the stage. And then, of course, there was those Latinas that got loud.
Shakira J-Lo, just shaming women everywhere because we didn't come out like that. It's so talented.
A fan watching the live stream had a suggestion for Kelly.
Just bungee through the air. That's my point. People expect people that are doing the halftime show to be dancing around everywhere, or flying through the air, or whatever. That ain't my jam. That's not, no.
And then Kelly made a suggestion of her own by naming one of the other pop stars who hasn't done the gig yet.
You know who I would love to see at the Super Bowl be a performer is Pink. I think that would be incredible. Yeah. She fits the Super Bowl. Yeah, she is like, first of all, the most athletic human ever, and she's got hits for days. And it would be really cool, I think, to surprise us all.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister.
If they came out and did Lady Marmalade, I think that'd be cool. Anyway, dreams.
That is a very good idea, Kelly. You should start charging other artists for these ideas. Like, you had the idea for Taylor to start re-recording her music so she owns the masters. Now, you got the idea of Pink bringing Christina, Maya, Little Kim, and Missy too, I guess, to help get the party started for her hypothetical Super Bowl halftime show. Now, Pink did turn down a gig in 2019, as did Rihanna, to stand in solidarity with Colin Kaepernick. 4 years later, Rihanna changed her mind. So Odyssey asked Pink earlier this year if it's possible she could change her mind as well.
I never say never about anything.
But there's two projectiles standing in the way of Pink flying around the stadium.
One, the political aspect of it, but also I feel like people are like just waiting to trash stuff, waiting to tear it down. And I don't really need to do that.
Well, no, none of the artists that do it need to do it. It's more of a feather in your cap kind of thing. Like, it's not about the paycheck because you don't get paid. You're going to see a boost in your sales and streams of your music catalog, and so that's seen as the payment.
Just like fire.
The extra profit from the, extra streams and sales from her music catalog is not going to make or break Pink's bottom line. But given Pink's
Wild hearts can't be broken. You gotta get up and try.
philosophy, I'm surprised that Pink is saying the, worry over people's reaction is stopping her from doing it. I'm very surprised at that. So yeah, Pink should do it. I think Kelly Clarkson should do it. Now, I know even before their spectacular duets on the Kelly Clarkson show this past year, many have made the suggestion that Pink and Kelly co-headline a Super Bowl halftime show because of their similar pop rock sound and the fact that they both came up around the same time too. The problem with that is that Pink can't go and do all this acrobatic stuff while, Kelly's just standing on stage. That's going to be a weird dichotomy. But then Pink can't not do some kind of, stunt in the air because people will be expecting that of her. It's at the Super Bowl. So you'd have to even it out somehow. I don't think Kelly realizes that, she can be part of a spectacle without really, it really demanding much of her physically. Katie riding that lion, she wasn't doing anything hugely physical. She was just standing there holding the fake reins. So, you could do that, Kelly. The Weeknd moved through his hall of mirrors and lights, but he didn't have to learn any complex choreography. And then Bruce Springsteen, U2, Paul McCartney, Tom Petty, they weren't dancing up a storm. And Adam Levine wanted to make himself the spectacle by taking off his shirt. But none of those rockers were doing stunts themselves, dissing it at all. But when it comes to actual physical movement that Rihanna had to do, there wasn't a ton really. She was moved by those lifts, but she stayed wired in place. And of course, Kelly, yeah, your voice is the spectacle, but you know how to turn on the spectacle when you need to. Let's not forget you gave one of the greatest performances ever on the MTV VMAs when you just got in that full rainstorm in the middle of the crowd and had one of the most iconic rocker moments ever on that network, singing Since You've Been Gone.
Since you've been gone. Well, I said since you've been gone. Be humble. Sit down.
And then your back-to-back music medleys when you hosted the Billboard Music Awards 2 years in a row.
I like shine. I like $1 million deals. Where's my pin? Y'all, I'm signing.
That was a spectacle, Kelly.
Touch my body, throw me on the bed. I just wanna make you feel like you never did.
So yeah, Pink and Kelly, follow me on this. It'll be a feel-good time for everyone involved. You'll bring the heat. You'll glow. You will stand there and say, I am here. Because you earned a moment like this. And if they happen to say afterwards, well, that was a beautiful disaster, you can say, so what? So, what are your thoughts on both Kelly and Pink being hesitant to do the Super Bowl halftime show?